All right.
Tonight we're
So what we
reviewing
talking about tonight?
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 11, episode 5.
Okay.
Not a whole lot going on. This won't take long. It's election day at Kyle's house. She's having a party. She's getting everything all, red, white, and blue and such. I don't know why anybody wants to have an election day party. That's such a stressful day. It just don't feel like a party.
I'm like, you was doing a whole party for the election that lasted a whole week. Like they weren't getting that results. It wasn't gonna be no yay or nay that night.
But we haven't in a long time. Like it's been a long time since we got it, But anyway, people like to have an election day party, whatever. Any reason to party. They party a lot in Beverly Hills. Matter of fact, this whole episode was a series of parties, one right after another. Kyle is getting everything set up. She asked her guests to come dressed in election themed clothing. I don't know what that is. And while she's getting set up, she's talking to Maurice and telling him, about the trip to Tahoe and that her and Dorit had a little argument, on the plane ride back. While Kyle is telling Mo, Dorit is telling PK pretty much the same thing. They're discussing this argument.
Story. Yeah.
That Kyle and Dorit had. So basically, Kyle has this issue with interrupting people while they're talking. And yeah. And Dorit wasn't having it. Like she does that to her all the time. Apparently Dorit and I believe Crystal were having a conversation. Kyle interjected herself in the conversation, and Dorit told her to hold the fuck up. I'm not finished yet. She does that to everyone.
Girl. Kyle is a mean girl.
She is, but she kind of tries to camouflage herself as
sweet. She does. And when they come back on her, she's like so appalled. Like, I can't believe you talk to me like that, but you come at all the time.
Like all the time. Because Garcelle told her the same thing. Like, I feel like you don't have value, to take any value in the things that I say. Kyle is also the youngest. I feel like, when you have older sisters. No, I mean
her family.
Her family. Oh, okay. Like Kathy is a good bit older than Kyle, and then there's Kim, and I'm in that position too. I know it's like usually, even in my house, the youngest is used to getting their way, and so that don't work on outside people though. So, yeah, Dorit wasn't having it. She told her to shut the fuck up, and Kyle was, couldn't handle it.
Right.
We move on to Crystal and her husband. They're on their way to the party. Crystal looks stressed out. She ain't seen Sutton since Tahoe. She's not looking forward to that encounter.
I'm like, Crystal and Dorit with these old ass men. This is my first time really paying attention or something. I'm like, both of them got these old men and they laid up and had these babies by them, huh?
Dorit's kids are so cute. I love the way they just like say whatever.
All their kids is cute. Crystal kids is cute too.
Kids are cute. And yeah. I don't know. I don't know if PK is that much older than Dorit. Like he's older, but I don't know if he's that much older. But Crystal's husband is definitely old. Yeah. But I feel like he's right there with Maurice. I think, maybe he is, but Crystal's definitely got a,
and Maurice is Hispanic or something. So that's a different look.
He's Mexican, so he got a little melanin working.
Yeah, he aged different. So it makes a difference.
He's one of the hot husbands listed in the Real Housewives franchise.
Right.
Dorit and PK arrive at the party. Dorit is she's wearing green. She's not wearing red, white, and blue. That's the issue. Kyle,
she probably did it purposely. Like, I'm gonna do this just because you made me mad the last time I saw you. So, I
don't like people to tell me what to wear to a party. So, it's one thing to have a theme, but I don't dress up in red, white, and blue. Like, I generally avoid dressing up in red.
She
Like,
did dress up. Who said she wasn't part of the Green Party? It's another party out there.
but there you go. So Kyle made it a point to, call her a leprechaun or something. Dorit looks cute. Dorit is a fashion girl. She looks for every moment to do her thing. And so that's what she wanted to wear. Kyle had on a polka dot dress with some red shoes. I mean, I guess, but that wasn't really on, come on.
No.
5 minutes later, Sutton shows up dressed as a cat lady. She'd have had nothing to say about that. Sutton.
But my girl Kathy came up in there. Bow ties up, girl. That face was not moving. I said Kathy was freshly bow tied.
Kathy always seems a little medicated when she enters the room. I don't know what took her so long to be on the show, but she is nothing like I thought she was gonna be. She's entertaining as hell.
She is.
Sutton, I hate her clothes. Like, for her to be such a, fashion person, she wears the same damn dress every week, just different.
So Sutton shows up with the black man to prove that she not a racist.
Did she come to the party with him, or he came to the
brought
party?
him to the party?
He's her worker.
So that was my question. Is this to show that you're not a racist, or you brought your own sweetie with you? Which one was that? I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, he's a sweetie.
Okay.
He covers a lot of things. He's black, he's gay. Like, look at all this I got going on right here.
So don't talk about me.
We covered everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't stand her. She's annoying. Ren showed up. Now, that outfit Ren had on, listen, before the summer is over, I'm going to have me a sparkly ass tracksuit.
I didn't know that was her when she first walked up in there.
Listen, I'm feeling that girl.
I was like, at first I had to do a double take. I said, oh.
I've seen Kim and Courtney and Rena wearing that girl ponytail. Y'all are, I guess younger than 30. You probably don't know what that girl is, but Google that shit. That used to be, she used to be fly back in the day with that ponytail thing on the top. They sit around, they talk about Erica's divorce and how surprised they are. I feel like Erica and her husband, like, this whole divorce is part of the whole plan, just because
exactly.
You don't pop that on people.
And that's the thing, because Kyle made a comment and said, if you really pay attention, it's not surprising. I'm like, it ain't because they was having issues and
no.
They had to do this to protect the money. So what you talking about over here?
They was just 4 days ago, according to the timeline, in Tahoe, and she was, she ain't never said nothing about no tension. Now, every other one of the housewives is like, well, we just went to dinner and they were perfectly fine. And I don't feel like
no tension. There was no tension. I don't know what Kyle was talking about. If you pay attention, there was no tension. This is on some whole nother level.
And I was gonna say, like, at this moment, they don't know the other drama. They just shocked by the divorce. And I was like, this is looking very much planned out, thought out, plotted out.
While she was on the boat, he was at the office hiding the money. Moving.
You said that. He was doing something. He was doing something. He had that shredder was burning. He was in the office like, they're sitting around at the party. And Kyle brings up the tension between Crystal and Sutton. I don't know why she did that. They always do that. As if like it's an election party. There was plenty of opportunity to have some dialogue.
Yeah, y'all could have really went deep.
Y'all could have went in, but no. Garcelle wasn't having no parts of that, so she was like, she's not that girl. Garcelle is not that girl. She doesn't bring that kind of stuff into to the conversation. Now over there in New York, Ebony is over there getting it stirred up because she's a lawyer and all of that. We don't do that over here in Beverly Hills, but they all seem to be on the same page. And if they're not, they're pretending to be on the same page.
They're pretending. Nobody want to put that out there.
Everybody's over there acting like, we team blue.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Your tax bracket made me think that you voted otherwise.
Look, okay. I'm with Dorit. Where's my green outfit? I'm not even trying. I'm not trying to pick a side. Let me just wear what I think is cute. Kyle pulls Dorit to the side. She got to go take a timeout. So she takes her in the room and brings up the conversation about what happened on the airplane.
But what you're not going to do is have that paddle in your hand. We're not on good terms. Don't pull that paddle out. Tell me I want to talk to you about your behavior when we're not on good terms. Like,
why? You got a paddle. What are you going to do with that? Where do you get that from? Where do you buy a paddle?
Yeah. When
was the last time you went to the store, you saw a big, ginormous paddle? You was like, we need one of these. Let's take this home.
I was like,
now I'm like Sutton now. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but y'all got paddles and things.
Sutton had the paddle first. I saw Sutton walking around with the paddle, but she had like food or something on it. Like she was carrying it. But how it ended up in the room with Kyle must have seen it and was like, yeah, let me see that for a minute.
Let me tell her to come here for a minute. Okay, well, Dorit didn't find that shit funny, so let's get into it. She brings up the conversation and basically threatens Dorit with, if you talk to me like that again, Dorit was like, pretty much like, I was talking, you keep cutting me off. You have a habit of cutting me off. And then they flash back to other instances where Dorit is talking and Kyle is cutting her off. And Kyle's response is, you talk a lot. You was talking for 45 minutes. I want to understand why, if I'm having a conversation with someone, you're on an airplane, usually the conversation is between two people. Why you got to enter into it anyway? Now, we're not having a three-way conversation.
That was a private conversation. Yeah.
And you feel like you got to interject. Why? I don't care if I was talking for 75 minutes. She and I were having a conversation.
You in the front. You turned around and got into our conversation.
You turned all the way around to interject into the conversation. And when I tell you I'm not done, shut your ass up. Now you got a problem with me. And basically said, if you talk to me like that again, we won't be friends anymore. I don't know how she thought that was going to turn out. Dorit clearly is not a punk.
Yeah.
She was like, last year you was like, fuckity fuck you. And I didn't tell you that we're not friends anymore. And as far as I'm concerned, that's rude. Like, you're not going to.
That was real rude.
You're not going to say fuck me. And then we cool after that. Like,
now I'm running in her face too.
So now I'm looking at you like, yeah, you said fuck me last time I seen you. So whatever, girl. So Dorit knows Kyla's on bullshit, and she pretty much is like, all right, so I'm done. Yeah, we're good. If that's what you want to hear, we're good. Kyle wants more. Dorit not giving it to her. Now she mad. Now she not gonna get ready to stay. I feel that too. Like, I don't feel like now I'm not getting ready to sit around here and kiki with you.
It's awkward.
It's awkward now
with my kids.
She said her parents were here, so she had it out. She went and collected PK. PK's like, we didn't even get a chance to eat yet. She said, you had a cheeseburger before you came over here.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. The other ladies are like, what's happening? Really, she could have left it at that. They're like, because they understood my parents are here and, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. It's election night. Garcelle wasn't trying to have no parts of that shit. I get why she wouldn't. Like I said before, I'm not really into no election night party. I usually be like, wake me up when it's over so I can know how I feel in the morning.
I was all in this one, but I was waiting for them to turn the TV back on Fox News after switched
You
off.
wanted to hear the entertainment version of what was going on. I was trying to go to sleep and you kept texting me like, I was like, no, I gotta, what happened?
There was so much going on. Shoot. This was like a really bad soap opera. Like,
it was like the World Series.
Oh my goodness.
You wake up the next day and be like 3-1. We need to
I ain't never watched so much CNN in my life.
Some of it was pretty entertaining, but yeah, so that's how that went. While they were talking, sitting around talking, they did get into a little bit of a conversation, and Crystal shared with the group that she suffers with bulimia, with an eating disorder. Mm-hmm. Sutton was over there rolling her eyes. I was like, what is your problem?
Because she said she had lost some weight. And Sutton thought she was gonna get praises for stressing that girl out to make her lose weight, and then she got real serious on them. So then it messed up Sutton's little high.
So now she don't want to be responsible for it.
Kathy
called her out. Kathy was like, "Now look what you did. You made this girl lose." Which makes sense now why she was so upset when Sutton busted in her room when she had no clothes on, because she has body issues. Miss Sutton, and you sitting up there talking about what's wrong, unless she was born in a prison. No, but she's got issues and you should have knocked on the door. Even the men were like, even PK was like, you're busting somebody's room. You must have knocked first at least. And then when I say come in, that's when you come in, not knocking and open the door.
Right.
But anyway, moving on, Sutton meets Garcelle at the Bentley dealership. Any thoughts on that?
Yes. Sutton remind me, car was bad and all, but all I could see was Miss Millie when Miss Sophia was driving her.
Driving Miss Daisy? No. Color purple.
Yeah. That's all I could see when I see Sutton, was Miss Millie driving that car, honey.
She is going to be Miss Millie from here on out. I'm not going to be unable to unsee Miss Millie. She said that's the first time she's bought a car on her own without asking permission. What kind of life is that?
I don't know. That's a hell of a first time car, though. I can tell you that much.
First time out, she went to the Bentley dealership. Okay. And then when Garcelle wanted to ask how much, she was like, I mean, it's a valid question. That's usually what I want to know when I go look at the Honda cars. I'll be wanting to know.
Maybe she didn't want y'all to know how much she was spending, because she wasn't supposed to be spending that much because them alimony checks.
It's the Bentley dealership, and you had it shut down because you didn't want germs on you. We already know that's expensive. That seems like it costs a lot. Moving on. Crystal and her husband talk. He thinks Sutton's nice. Sutton was nice to him, though. I'm not surprised. He's not Chinese.
I was going to say that. Would she have been that nice if he was Asian? I was thinking the same thing.
Was she? Probably not.
Right.
I thought it was so cute how Crystal negotiated with her daughter about, like, now I told you was going to get sprinkles and whipped cream. And I was like, I never would have thought of that. That's a good, because the engagement between the two of them, it was like, you know how we do. Did I tell you to get back in that kitchen to talk about? Yeah, we gotta rethink how we, Too late. I didn't raise mine. So in the next life,
don't listen. Your boy Dee don't listen.
Boy Dee, you don't negotiate.
No. Him and Dad didn't already set up there and plotted against me. Yeah.
I was like, wow, look at that. It was such a calm, but I mean, Crystal is very frigid. And so, she's Chinese. I know they have, they be very like, and I'm not, I hate to generalize, but I mean, it's true. Like she already said, like, she's very structured, and she probably can't function outside of, not having structure.
Right.
But I mean, her kids are cute, like you said. That was cute. She was like, when she told her she wasn't gonna have to take something off that ice cream, she went back in that kitchen. No,
Diddy been like, I don't care. So, but take the ice cream then. I do something different with these kids. These other kids.
Katie would have been like, I didn't even say nothing. Like, I don't even know why it got to be that serious. All I said was, Kyle and Kathy meet up at Sutton's store. I didn't even know she had a store. The first time seeing a store, but okay. What the hell was Sutton wearing? Sutton should never, ever, ever expose those chicken legs. Like
Did she have a jean skirt on with that blazer, and I don't know what's
everything she wears is like painted and cat faces and
it's Millie.
Miss Millie should cover her kneecaps. Those were not good legs. Put some pants on, Sutton. She got me stressed out.
No. Oh my goodness.
The girl Kathy came in there. She wasn't impressed with that store. She like, do we need this? What is that room over there for? Like, I don't know what you got that
I'm
for.
like, Kathy, what you need a kitchen? This in the store? What they
need? This in the store. That's the kitchen. And the powder room.
For what?
Is that the bathroom? It's not the bathroom because the door was open.
I'm looking like Kathy. That store didn't make no sense to me.
Kathy, like in that desk, like that table. What?
She was like, we work here. I was like, you don't have a desk sitting in the middle of the
middle of the store.
You working right there doing what? You ain't got no break room? But,
It's in the kitchen.
The kitchen was just covered by a curtain.
She had her sidekick there with the pink suit on.
Child. And then,
moving on.
Y'all in y'all fashions, I don't get it. Kyle talking about mom jeans is ugly, but everybody got it, so she gotta have it. I said, y'all kill me with this.
That sounds real stupid, because if it don't look good on me, I'm not putting it on. Mom jeans, dad jeans, boyfriend jeans, whatever kind of jeans. You wear what looks good, Kyle. Stop it. And Kyle is kind of short, so that's gonna be hard, Kyle.
Yeah, she said, child, she gotta have it because everybody wearing it. So okay,
that's all right, girl. Well, I mean, rock your mom jeans then. We move over to Renna and Harry.
I like it.
Actually, that was kind of cute.
Harry Hamlin is such a hippie, and I love it. I love it.
Harry was over there planting, and I was like, it's one of those things where, like, when she said do the fire drill, I was like, do the fire drill? Are they for real? But okay, Harry Hamlin remind me of your mother.
Why? Because he had
everything you can imagine. She'd be like, fire hose. Fire hose, go down in the basement and look at that closet.
Don't know the closet.
Garden hose? Yeah, we got
in the closet in the basement.
Yeah. But I mean, that was so cute. And then I was like, I guess though, when you live in Beverly Hills, it's one of those things that you laugh at and be like, Harry is ridiculous. He got this whole thing. Then when the hills catch on fire, you be like, where's the house?
It made sense to me. I'm like, everything he said, I was like, yeah, that's why I wanted my garden. When everything happened, that's what went through my mind. Like, I got to get my garden going because we don't know what's going to happen.
Man, and when we got,
I've been watching the fire.
Went under quarantine. What was it, like the end of March? Yeah, It was the end of March. So here, like, that's the best time for weather. You know what I'm saying? So it was March, April. The weather was beautiful. It doesn't rain a lot. So, like now we're thunderstorming. So every day is a thunderstorm. But I was walking around the neighborhood. So I was like, after we spent, holiday and a couple weeks in the house eating, everything, trying to figure out how long. We didn't know nothing. But then people were like, well, since I got to be at home, I might as well, everybody's husband. I think Home Depot must have really like made a killing over that time. But all I saw was people out there. Everybody's husband was fixing the awnings and the yards. And I was like, and so Harry was out there like, we're about to have all the vegetables.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Might as well get this fire situation, worked out.
I was sitting up there watching it on the news like that was smart because, they was out there hosing their homes down.
They were hosing their homes down. Renna gets to enjoy all the fruits of Harry's labor. Why is that? Because Renna gives a good blowjob. And so if you can give a good blowjob, you too can have, a garden, a hose. You can have all this. That was cute.
Soup coolers on top of it.
Well, she got a lipstick line. That's probably the smartest thing she could have come up with. Listen, Renna usually gets on my nerves, but I love her ponytail. I want that jumpsuit, and I ain't mad at Harry in his garden. So there you go. Harry. Sutton has a party. It's a Parisian themed party. She got a Bentley. She's renting Kyle's house. This annoyed the shit out of me. Kyle took every opportunity to keep saying that's her house. Will you stop that?
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, I know she said it 7 times.
She said yes, she did. I was just gonna say that.
Duh.
Oh my God.
Like, okay, it's not your house right now. So is she paying to be there? And I bet you it ain't cheap.
She's the type of person that you don't want her to do anything for you because she's gonna tell the world that she did it for you.
People was walking in the house and she was like, look at my house. Girl, stop.
She said, I'm not it's doing everything for me not to open up the door of my house. My house. Look, I love it, but it's different. This is my house.
Kyle, where you live? Where's your house? I thought your house was where we went to the party the other day. She got a lot of houses. Her husband is the real estate man. So come on, Kyle.
So it's a whole lot of houses.
She got a lot of houses. Do you go to all of them and say that to the people that live there, or just that one?
That was horrible.
Sutton, please know this. If you leave the Bentley store, don't bring your shit to the house to sell to your guests. Like, that was
Did you see the prices on them ugly ass jewelry she had sitting up there?
He said, take the prices off. I don't want that.
$2,400 for that ugly piece of thing.
Well, you talk about somebody that wears cats on her clothing with glitter.
Yeah, one of them looked like she took a rosary and then cut the rosary, the beads off, and then just left that little piece up there.
Stuck on a dress?
Yeah.
With a hot glue gun. She be bedazzling. She be bedazzling her clothes.
That's what she do. That's what she do. That was horrible.
Like, we're gonna iron a cat on it and then we're gonna bedazzle it. Girl.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's like, is she for real selling her stuff at the house?
She said she needs to make her money back for this Bentley she just bought.
She didn't say for the Bentley, she said for the party.
And then, but you was sitting up there so concerned talking about, let me see if Erica's coming because I need the count because I don't want to pay this much for food. You ain't got enough for just an extra plate.
How much was Erica gonna eat? Don't invite Erica to your house then. Well, when she was in your house, she was eating a lot, but I guess she was stressed out about that lie she was gonna have to tell.
So was that shade?
She got home.
Oh my goodness.
Kyle, while you worried about walking in that house, I need you to don't buy a dress that has the back out and then put a bra on. And I'm looking at the strap of your bra and the strap on the dress. So, like, they got chicken cutlets, titty tapes. They got all kinds of stuff that you can wear. I don't know why she had a brassiere strap. That strap was this big on the back of the dress.
I bet you Renna, who had the same dress on, didn't hurt.
She didn't. Because I looked. Rena showed up at the door, I was like, I don't see no bra strap. So, and if your boobs are too big, then pick another dress. Like, you know, not only that, Rena's tall and skinny, so who wore it best?
Rena. She
did.
looked like old crazy lady. Lady.
Kyle and before they get to Sutton's house, she stopped at Crystal's house. Her and Crystal arrived together. They were standing there talking, but Kyle couldn't pay attention to anything Crystal was saying because she was too distracted by the $95,000 Hermes bag sitting on the table.
The Hermes bag looked like a school project. It looked like
a lunchbox.
Made that in school. I was like, y'all killing me putting these prices. Ugly shit.
$95,000.
$95,000. You just got to sitting it out. Lord have mercy.
I just, you know, when we regular folks is sitting at home waiting on a damn stimulus check, and they had to like take 4 months to decide whether or not they was gonna send us $1,400, and she got a little itsy. Only thing she could put in it is a lipstick and a phone. That's it. That's all. 95,000. Anyway.
Really? Project.
Garcelle arrives at the party. Her and Dorit was on their Louis Vuitton shit. And you know, it was cute or whatever. And Garcelle didn't understand. They were talking about Erica, you know, and the divorce. And she like, I don't understand. This man got one foot in the grave. Like, why is she just wait?
She'll find out later.
You've been here with this man for 20 years. He ain't got many more left. We gonna divorce him? Yeah.
Under certain circumstances, that's what she would have done. But yeah.
And so yeah, and we wait until next week for Erica to arrive. That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. What you gonna tell them to do, D?
Okay. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to our channel. Again.